Kat and Jenna. I love those donkey cakes. So, all right, everyone. So now get into a seated position, and we are also joining in on Facebook Live. Are we on Facebook Live? We're trying to do technology and these.
Yes, we are on Facebook Live.
So we're on Facebook Live. Hello, everyone there on Facebook Live. Welcome to a beautiful Easter weekend. Happy Easter. If everyone had a chance to listen today in Milan, I don't know if you guys got a chance. That was just so beautiful to hear Bocelli this morning and to hear Ava Maria, to see the world, to see Paris and to see London and New York so still. It was very surreal. And just to know that the whole world, we're all in this time together. So if anyone made some Easter eggs, we don't have eggs, so me and Paulo have toilet paper rolls. So get creative with your toilet paper rolls. You could probably make a necklace, but we made like a little vase, or you can color them. Anyone on Facebook Live, Jen and Kat do this amazing class every day at 6, and you're welcome to take it. And they also do some painting. And since I'm not as talented on the canvas, you can buy a coloring book. So me and Paulo have this beautiful coloring book. You can color just to use your creative mind and kind of take that time. And so today...
Well, something about a gong.
And yes, I got a big gong today for everybody. So get ready for that. And what we're going to do today for the guided meditation, I'm going to take you into a cave. We're going to go into a cave today. So think of if you've been to any cave or a cave you wanted to go to in Capri maybe, or in New Mexico where I'm from, we have the Carlsbad Caverns, and we have lots of stalactites and stalagmites coming on both sides. My favorite travel, I went to Turkey a few years ago, and there's a place that I recommend if anyone, when we ever get to travel again. It's called Cappadocia, and it's the whole city is made out of caves. It's all made out of sand. So in the early days, they would carve into the mountains, and they'd go into the ground. They went 9 levels deep, and these people lived there for about a year or 2 years during war and during famine. They would live under the ground in these caves, and I got a chance to go deep in them. And I'm going to use that in our guided meditation today, in our Yoga Nidra. But right now, let's just kind of unwind a little bit. Let's do these shrugs really quick. So we're just going to lift up our shoulders all the way to your ears. I think of this as like when you're a little kid and you get in trouble. I know I did many times. I think once I got into the fireplace and I got ashes all over the house. And then you can just think of this shrug as, I don't know, it wasn't me. So just let's all do that. Just think of one of those silly little moments where kids, close your eyes. Let's be kids inside tonight and put a smile on your face. And let's just, as we close our eyes, take this time to set an intention for ourselves, something that we want to bring into our life. And then anything that comes to your head tonight, just let it out, shake it out. Anytime, breathe it out when we do the breath work. So keep doing these shrugs. We're gonna do these for about 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna carry you on some exercises tonight, and then we're gonna do some breath work, and then we're gonna glide right into the sound bath. And I always start with some breath work just to ease the mind, to put it into the state called theta, which is not really awake and it's not asleep. It's just a beautiful state of mind to be in. So now let's stop that for a minute, and we're gonna do neck rolls. So just turn your head in one position and just let all the tensions go. Close your eyes and think about that intention. And also, let's also give thanks today. It's a night of gratitude for all those that, and I have a lot of friends that have lost their jobs, people that are right now, I have a friend right now that's in the hospital working, and he'll be working till midnight tonight, and just all those people that are frontline defenders, just giving some thanks for all of those people, even the people at the supermarkets that have to work, giving thanks for all those people that are keeping us all together as the world shuts down. The Amazon drivers, the UPS and USPS drivers, all those people that are keeping us connected, and technology even if I'm not the best at it. We are getting the world together because of this technology. So thank you for that. And now let's go in the opposite direction. Just turn your head in the opposite direction. And then thinking of that intention and visualizing a cave that you might want to explore, maybe that you have explored, you want to revisit for that sound bath time tonight. Somewhere dark, beautiful cave that's safe, that's beautiful, a place to think, a place to be, where no one else is there, just yourself, and we can get out of our thoughts. And the beautiful thing about this quarantine is it gets you more in touch with yourself. I feel like I'm a child of the 70s, and so I love this moment because it's before we had texting or before we had email. You know, we used to hang out together, we would play games together. We'd have, today me and Paula were doing this beautiful hike in the neighborhood, and we saw through a window of a beautiful craftsman house a family having dinner together. I'm like, when's the last time you saw people having dinner together with plates? You know, it wasn't even like fast food. It was like a Norman Rockwell, which is an American painter, just beautiful setting of them having dinner. And we picked these beautiful flowers. These are, right now, it is Easter, it is spring, and look at these beautiful flowers right now that are native to California. These are called the California sunflowers. This is a beautiful sagebrush. This is called the sticky monkey flower. It's one of my favorites because it's sticky, and it's smart because it's a way that it can travel and rebirth and repopulate. So thinking about nature and spring and putting that into your head, and now open back your eyes, and we're going to do this first breath work. It's a really cool breath work we learned last night from this Kundalini teacher that we go online with. And so we're going to take a breath in from the belly, but it's going to be a long breath. So picture the belly, then the chest, and then we're going to, then up in the throat, and then we're going to let out. So it's but we're going to do it all as one breath. So it's kind of like a 3-part, so it's, and then let out. And you can do it, should we do it through the nose, Paula? Did he do it? He did it through the mouth, so we'll do it through the mouth. So just try to do it in one swoop. So we're gonna take some breath from here, then, but this is all one continuous breath, then some breath here, then breath here, and then let it out. But do it all at once. So, and let's put our arms on top of our shoulders, and we're going to do a breath. Actually, I prefer this. Put your hands on top of your head and close, and visualize that you're a heart. We normally do this breath work on our shoulders, but I think since it's Easter and it's a time we all need love, let's give love to ourselves. Put your hands on top of your head, and then we're going to do this breath together. Ready? Close your eyes. And it's all one breath, so it's you got it? All right, you guys, I'm counting it. We're going to do this for 3 minutes, and I'm going to guide you with a little bit of gong. I got this beautiful gong from my friend tomorrow. So just remember that breath. If anyone has questions, let me know. Try your best. Close your eyes. We're going to do this for 3 minutes. Just breathing, visualizing that heart chakra opening, it's your heart center, and visualizing that as you visually have created a heart right above your head. Sending yourself love, and visualizing as you take that breath in all the love that people need, with all the anger, the stress, the anxiety, the tears, the sadness that people are going through. I think of this time as like receiving mail, and you open the mail and it's just pouring out of all of our emotions that come every day into our lives. Keep doing this, you guys, as strong as you're able to breathe. It's very important. We're oxidizing our brain. We're getting lots of fresh oxygen into the bloodstream, pushing out all the carbon dioxide, all that doesn't serve us. Just giving thanks today. Use the word thank you a million times. I know I don't use it enough. make sure that you can make things possible. You know, take the word impossible. All it means is that I am possible. So anything that is thrown your way, any challenge, just say, how can we do that? Not, we can't do that. How can we do that? Maybe not at this time, but how can we do that next month in a different way, in a different light? All right, you guys, come back to your breath, and let's let out a few breaths. Right now, let's all breathe in and let it out. 2 more times, as loud as you can. And then the last one, like a horse. Get a breath in. There you go. Shake it out. And now we're going to do another, I love this breath work. It's taking in from the left-hand side and then letting out on the right side. So it's in, out. We're going to twist the spine. And if you're able to carry that breath into the nose, it does a lot more work. But no worries, if you need to use the mouth, that's okay. Taking in from the left, letting go on the right. And we're gonna do that for 3 minutes. So go ahead and from the left and let go on the right. So it's like this. Go as slow or as fast as you need to go. Keep it up, you guys. 3 minutes. And you may feel a little dizzy. Feel free to stop. Have some water by your side. With all of this breath work, it's at your own pace. For the women out there that are on your moon cycle, take it easy tonight. Don't go into the deep breathing at this time. And for everyone else, just, there's going to be some feelings sometimes when you go heavy into breath that you might feel tingly in your hands. You might feel the hands stop for a bit. That's totally okay. Just slow it down a bit. And just center yourself. Always think of an intention throughout the night and something that you want to bring into your life. That's our homework for this next hour. And then anything else that comes into your head, we have millions of thoughts each moment. Let them all out. Just let them out. I always picture myself as we're kind of tied to the mantle of the earth, and there's a string pulling us up at top. So pulling us top heavy. And then basically you're anchored right now into the earth. So visualize that we're plugged into the mantle so that you can lift yourself up with a nice straight back at all times. Good work, everybody. Just a few more minutes. We have 1 more minute to go. And then we're going to do something really fun. One more minute. All right. Good job. Now we're going to do a little massage. This is for all our acupressure points. I used to actually see an acupuncturist, but we are no longer able to do that in these temporary times. So we're going to do our own self acupuncture. We're going to first get all your fingers, put them above your eye, and we're going to put heavy pressure in. And we're going to do this all the way up your head. We're tapping into acupuncture points. And it hurts a little, you know yourself. And then put fingers right here into these little divots in your eyes and massage deeply, massage deep. It feels a little strange. It's actually a great way to get rid of headaches. If you have a migraine or you have a headache, just always do this, nurture yourself. And then now drag these fingers down into our skeletal skull and then put it at the end, flick it out, do this again, a little bit of a massage, drip it down, and flick it out. And then now where the jaw is, we're gonna put our fingers right there, right where both jaws meet, and we're gonna kind of like when people touch your dimples when you're a little kid, just push those in. It kind of hurts a little, to tell you the truth, but it actually great massage. There's a lot of stress in that part. So right here, there's a lot of stress. You can feel these little divots, and they kind of go down. You can feel them, and then right here, there's these little divots. So we're just massaging that. And then now we're going to massage. If you picture your head without skin, just the skeleton, we're going right into the skull. So underneath the eyes, we're gonna push really heavy right into that region. It's kind of a good hurt, but it's a really good massage into these pressure points. Should feel really good after we're done. So put lots of pressure into underneath the eyes, under that empty cavity. Good job, everyone. And then we're gonna do this again, putting a little pressure, and then let's people, hey you guys, and everybody on Zoom, I guess the quality is not the best. So if you want to jump onto Facebook, if you're not hearing it very good, you're welcome to go on Facebook. It's on Facebook Live, facebook.com/John Gabaldon, and the link is in the chat. So anyone that can't hear me very well, because it's so important for the sound bath to be laying down and enjoying the sound, please go to Facebook if you have the opportunity. Otherwise, I will continue to talk as loud as I can, but I apologize for the sound quality. We need, it is what it is, but on Facebook Live, I believe the quality is a little bit better. So sorry about that, and bear with me and technology. Thank you guys. Okay, so enough for that massage. Now we're going to do, I learned this from my friend Emily. Normally they do this in yoga standing up. It's called the breath of joy. It's actually, you do it standing up. We're gonna do it sitting down. So first you put your hands in the middle and put them straight out. My elbows, I have kind of like a 50% bend, but try to do it straight out. And then you're going to take a breath in, and then you're going to do another breath in, and then another breath in, and then you actually just fling it all down. So you got that? It's like pretend you're making a cross, the sign of the cross or a plus. So you're going to start here, and then normally we do it standing up. It's called breath of joy. I just learned that myself, and do it with a smile, all right? Attitude of gratitude. So, sorry, I missed that one. Okay, ready? Now you're gonna do this for 10 minutes. Hopefully you guys all got the pattern. You're making a sign of a cross, so it's keep that up while I give you some sound, and do that with a smile. It's called breath of joy. So it's 3 breaths in, 1 breath out, and slam it down. You can Google that, breath of joy, standing up, if you want to try it standing up at a later date. Keep it up, you guys. We're going to do this for 3 minutes. Breath of joy. Keep it up. If anyone has any questions, feel free to send me a message, and Paula will pass it on to you. One more minute. You got this, you guys. Don't worry, the sound bath is coming up soon. We gotta work a little bit in the head to get that oxygen, and then we can go into a beautiful theta state and have a beautiful good night rest. So keep that up for 30 seconds. Just a little bit more to go. Push it up. Good job, everyone. And then now stay in this final position and stretch your hands as far forward as you can go. We're gonna stretch out our hips, our knees. Give yourself a little break, a little rest. Good job. All right, everyone. And then now put your feet forward. And as far forward as you can go, just try to grab your feet, or if you're not able to, grab your ankles. Just give yourself one final stretch before we go into laying position. And do that really quickly, and then lay flat on the floor. And now we're going to do one last breath work, and then we're going to gently go into the sound bath. And you can go as fast-paced or slow-paced as you want on this. There's two variations. Thank you to my friend AJ for turning me in, and Anya for turning me into another version to do this. It's called shamanic breath, and normally you purse your lips, kind of like we did before. So it's from the belly, from the chest, and then from this area, and then we're gonna breathe it out. So it's, and you can also, here's variation two, it's a bit more gentle, and you still get to the same place. It's just breath. So it's a little bit different, and I don't know if you were able to understand that. It's a so it's breath here, breath here, breath here, and then you exhale there. So you can do it or the second part. Either way, I will leave it up to you. And again, I want to thank all of you guys for joining tonight for this hour to go inside yourself. Go ahead and lay down, get some water if you need to. We're going to do this for about 15 minutes, and then I'm going to guide you through music and sound and take you into a theta state. And for some of you that this is your first sound bath ever, I want to welcome you. What we're doing tonight with any sound bath, whether it's mine or any sound you go to, there's these crystal bowls and there's these Tibetan bowls. Those are the basics of sound healing. And they come in different frequencies. There's a frequency of 424, 526. There's actually multiple frequencies. Mine are set to various ones that can heal DNA, that help kind of put you in this theta state. I actually have these third eye goggles that have the same frequency that go into your head, and they connect with the vagus nerve. There's one I have that you spray saline solution into your ear, into the ear plug, and it actually directly affects the vagus nerve. They've used this in Boston before to help people with depression, to help people with anxiety, and it does work. So we're going to get you there tonight with nothing more than your breath. So you can do this 2 minutes every day in the morning or in the evening. Great way to end your night or start your day. Very, very calming. So let's do this together. Lay down comfortably, and I'll start you off. Ready? It's that 3-part breath. Begin. So we're taking it in from the belly, in from the tummy, and out through the mouth. In from the belly, in from the tummy, out from the mouth. Get very cozy. This is your journey. Just remember, I am possible. Not impossible. It is that you and everything that you attempt to do is possible. This makes it a little more challenging, but look at us tonight. We're here all together in one space, all over the world, connected. together, breathing in together, breathing out together, sending love together to all those people that need it. So much sadness and anger, and stress and anxiety. But this state of mind called theta gets you out of all of those. It just gets you into a neutral place. Not a bad place, not a good place, just a neutral place to open up your creative ability, to open up your heart, to let you live life. Keep it up, everybody. Know that you're loved. Just keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving me this time to have with myself. Thank you for letting me open myself up to trying new things. Thank you for having more time, to being able to walk around the neighborhood, or if you're quarantined and you can't go outside, to have this connection of the internet or Zoom or Facebook or any way, Instagram, to connect to your friends, your family. And don't forget to be silly. Keep that creative juice alive, whether you have to make a vase out of your toilet paper roll or turn it into an Easter egg. Get creative. Good job, you guys. Just a few more minutes. Close your eyes. Now, this breath work is very intense. You might find yourself crying. Happens to me all the time. You might find yourself laughing. You might find yourself very angry. It brings up emotions, and it's good that you're at home. So if you need tissue, bring it out. If you need to scream, we'll scream together. Shortly, but feel free, because you're in the comfort of your own habitat, of your own cave, of your own dwelling. Maybe there's things you want to do now in your place that you've always wanted to do. Now's the time to be creative. Now is the time to open yourself up to a new way of thinking. I mean, think about the first time you even heard of a sound bath. Sound bath? Am I going to get wet with noise? What's that all about? But the more that you can go inside and meditate, whether it's through breath work, whether it's through sound, whether it's through chanting. We're going to end this night with some Om chanting. They've been doing this for 12 days in Russia by this beautiful woman, Tatiana. And they are healing the world. You are healing just by thinking good things, just by giving yourself to others. The attitude of gratitude. Come on, you guys, keep it up. I know you can do it. I'm here for you to help you. hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and let it out. And now we're going to take another breath in for a few times. We're going to take these breaths in for 5, then we're going to hold them for 5, and then we're going to let them out for 5. So we're going to do this just a few times. Ready? Take a breath in and hold it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is called box breath, and we're going to do this just a few more times. This would be the one, if you're new to breath work, I would encourage you to do it for maybe 3 minutes in the morning or the evening. So together we're going to take a breath in, and we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, let it out slowly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more times. Take a breath in. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breath in. And hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it out. 5, 4. Gently. 3, 2, 1. And that's called box breath. So I wanted to show you multiple ways of breathing. You know, we're born in this world with one breath, and we leave this world with one last gasp. But in between, you know, we wonder when our parents tell us, just breathe, or when you're under stress, just breathe. Well, now you know how to control your breath, which is a very, very beautiful instrument that you have that can help you calm the mind. So go ahead and now lay back. We're going to start the meditation. I want to thank Victoria for letting me borrow the gong, and I wanted to thank Anya, my dear friend Anya, that normally plays during the sound bath. She has the most incredible heart, and the most incredible, she can play Native American flutes. She now has 4 of them. Normally she would play during our breath work, but because of technology, when 2 people play or talk together, it doesn't really work out well. So we're going to figure out a way to work together, because she is such a beautiful energy, and she can play so well. Just that Native American flute is amazing. So we will get that happening next. So if anyone knows with technology how 2 people can play together without having to have high-speed internet, maybe there's a way. So let me know. So gently lay back. I'm going to guide you for the next 25 minutes or so into a sound journey, and the focus for tonight is a cave. Personally, I'm going to visualize the caves of Cappadocia in Turkey that go down 9 layers, but visualize a cave that you want to go to, or maybe one that you've visualized, that like Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico, or in Capri that my friend Ruthie has been to, or just make up one. You know, just make up a beautiful, safe space where you can be alone with your thoughts, you can be with your loved ones, you can feel safe in this emerging times that we have, and just lay back and enjoy. Take a breath in. We're going to all scream together. Ready? Ah! One more time. Breath in as loud as you can. Ah! All right, enjoy the show, you guys, for the next 25 minutes. Put something on your eyes. No need to look at me. It's all sound. Beautiful sound. I have an ocean right next to me, a cyber ocean of sounds. I don't know if you can hear it. And visualize these beautiful flowers in this gorgeous vase made of a toilet paper thing. So enjoy. visualize yourself walking into the front of a cave. Looking up, you see the beautiful blue sky and the sun cascading onto your body. And inside, you see some sparkly crystals called stalagmites and stalactites. Those above you Lowering yourself into the next level, you see where perhaps the mayor or the governor of this civilization must have lived. It's a grand room, 3 times bigger than the other rooms, with lots of room for lots of people to lay down and be comfortable. You sit in the middle of this room and take in all its splendor, the sophistication of this labyrinth maze, with all these caves here in Cappadocia or wherever you might be, and yet the simplicity that it offers you in this time of quiet, peace, serenity. now you're coming out of the cave. You see the sun setting with a beautiful pink hue, exactly like the pink hue that you saw in the cave from the salt. And you thank yourself for going on this journey today, trying to find the challenges in life, and making new discoveries, and answering with love from lessons. And now gently turning yourself over to the right side. No rush, at your own time. Turn yourself over to the right. sound is ah. Then the next sound is ooh. Then the next sound's in the throat. And we're going to bring them all together and make the sound of om. But together we're going to do this 2 times. The sound of ah, then ooh, and then So put your hands together, giving yourself gratitude. Yay, Paula's going to join me. Thank you, Paula. And I'm going to kick us off. Ready? Take a breath in. Count of 3, 2, 1. One more time. Take a big breath in to keep. The longer you can go, the better. And doing it together really is cathartic. It's beautiful. Take a breath in. Good job. Now the second sound is ooh. It's going to come from the chest. Like, think of Tarzan. Ooh. So all together, breath in. One more time, breath in. And third sound, think of something that tastes good, something that smells good. Use your senses. Get creative with this beautiful sound. And it should feel good. It's in the throat chakra, so we're getting all this energy to raise a vibration, to raise the planet into a higher consciousness. That's what we're all here for. Let's do this together. Breath in. One more time with a smile on your face. Breath in. Now all together, it makes the sound of om, which is ah and u together in Sanskrit become the sound of o, and then So make your m sound just as strong as the o sound. Make them both equally strong. I know if any of you that do chanting, om chanting, you might not make the m sound as strong, but it's just as powerful. So 3 of these together. Breath in. Two more times, breath in. as fortunate like me to have someone with give yourself a hug and twist left and right and tell yourself, I'm sorry, I forgive you, thank you, I love you. This is a Hawaiian prayer, and it's a beautiful way to give thanks to yourself. So say this to yourself each day. And thank you. I want to thank everyone for coming tonight. If you have any creative things that you've done over the weekend, maybe they're not as artistic as this, but I know that that our friends Kat and Jenna have made beautiful artwork, and they do this out of the goodness of their heart. Every day at 6, they have yoga class, and they have painting class that I'm going to be in. You can get a color book like me, even if it's a children's one, and paint some bees and butterflies and flowers, or you can just get creative. Maybe cooking is your thing. But I just want to thank you for this last hour and a half for being with me tonight from around the world. And just right now, let's give thanks to everybody that's having sorrow, anger, any dark feelings, and let's give them light, let's give them hope, and let's give them love. Thank you. And I hope to do these possibly every Sunday, and I would love to do them with my friend Anya and any other performers out there. If there's a way that we can combine, maybe on Instagram or some format so that we can play together, I would love it. So if anyone has ideas technology-wise, please let me know. And thank me right down below if you're from another country or another place, where you're at, so that everybody can look at that and realize that we all came together tonight for this hour, and I really, really felt it, and I loved it, and I thank you. Good night, everybody. Sleep well. You're now in the state of theta. You can Google that. That's the best state where your mind is very creative and open to new things. Good night, peace, and love.